So in my quest to do one of every tier list ever, or in some cases more than 3, and counting, I figured it was finally time to do one of the most generational defining tier lists out there, which is of course the top 10 Sonic songs tier list. This tier list was entirely selected by me, and will feature some pretty crazy standout Sonic music that I don't think you'll be expecting. And rather than doing an actual tier list format on TierMaker, I figured I'd just do a pure top 10 ranking, since there's only 10 things to rank of course. But also it's a perfect number to fit in the title of a YouTube video. Gotta love those, right? Well, I certainly do. So without any further fooling around, let's get into ranking my top 10 favorite Sonic songs. First up, we've got to start with a classic, one of Shadow the Hedgehog's greatest songs, and one that was actually recently remixed for Shadow Generations. It's All Hail Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog. Is it weird that the first song on this Sonic song ranking isn't Sonic related? Oh well, who cares? It's my list. Anyways, this song makes it into the number 10 spot because I enjoy it. I hope that part was obvious. But I like how it has more recently been used as Shadow's main theme of sorts, as it was in Sonic 06 as Shadow's theme. That isn't recent, but it was playing during the final boss of Shadow Generations, which is recent. I just have a big soft spot for pretty much all of the Crush 40 songs. I think they've definitely helped to develop my particular taste in music, which consists of Hatsune Miku, Crush 40, and English dub remixes of anime openings. Now why is this my favorite Crush 40 Sonic song? Well, you're actually asking the wrong question, because it isn't. You'll have to watch the rest of the video to find out which one that is. But this is definitely my favorite Crush 40 Shadow song, yes, even more so than I Am All of Me, because I like that there have been so many different, yet similar versions of the song over the years. Plus it's like a hype song about Shadow the Hedgehog. Are you really telling me you don't like it? Come on now, Shadow would be disappointed, and I am too. Next up at number 9 is Palm Tree Panic Present, the USA version. This song is exactly what you'd imagine hearing at a beach hangout. Just chill, relaxed vibes. Nothing really going on, much like the game it comes from. Okay, maybe that's a bit too hot of a take for this video actually, but luckily this song can help you calm back down, soothe your thoughts, and just hang out with Sonic and friends on the beach. Now I do really like the Japanese soundtrack for Sonic CD, but that doesn't mean I dislike the US version. I highly recommend going through both OSTs and just comparing the songs, because they're actually pretty different and provide a wide variety of music. Perfect for stuff like YouTube videos, and I think I'll actually start incorporating this one into my videos more. Gotta have some relaxing and chill beach music more often. And moving on to number 8, we're actually back onto the Shadow music. Well, that isn't entirely true since this is Radical Highway Act 2, but from Sonic Generations 3DS. This remix is one of my favorites for Radical Highway, since it instills such monotony and repetition into you that it makes you want to finish the level as fast as you can, aka the perfect Sonic gameplay. I have a whole video about that stuff. This remix feels very dark and heavy, probably similar feelings to what Shadow was feeling in SA2 when running through the highway of radicalness. And that big loud burst that occurs halfway through the song probably symbolizes Shadow getting chased by Gun and maybe getting shot at by the guns. Unfortunately, this is a Sonic level, and Shadow isn't playable here. So yeah, good song. Maybe okay level? Well, regardless, it's number 8 in my ranking. Now on to number 7, which has gotta be Iron Fortress from Sonic Forces. I know a lot of people don't really care for the music in this game, and I don't really love too much of it either. However, a lot of the tracks have grown on me over the years, especially since they're better than anything in Superstars. Okay, well half of Superstars, the Genesis-y Sonic 4 kind of stuff, aka straight mid. But in Forces, not every song has ear-grating synths. Most of them do have a lot of synths, but some are actually good. I actually really enjoy a lot of the Avatar songs, and of course I enjoy Iron Fortress a lot too, since it's on this ranking at number 7. There really isn't any hard point or reason as to why I like this song enough to place it at number 7, I just really do. I think this song embodies the classic Sonic sound really well, and the level itself definitely encapsulates Sonic Forces gameplay in a nutshell. An absolute horrible nightmare hellscape that you never want to return to. But luckily you'll be listening to this banger while playing the level. And for number 6, it's Lazy Days from Sonic Adventure 1, Big's theme song.
Oh, it's a windy and sunny day, and I can hear the beats and the distant waves. The past weeks have been going by so fast. It's all the same.
You might see a theme here with how I enjoy the kinda beachy style of laid-back music in some Sonic songs, and while this one isn't as laid-back or chill as Palm Tree Panic USA was, it's definitely got that beachy adventure-esque hit to it. Sonic Adventure is a game with some great music, trust me you'll see that in a bit, and what better way to showcase that than with Lazy Days. I'm certainly not getting lazy while writing this script. Leave a comment right now if you're lazy, Lazy Gang. Well, actually maybe we can be Big Gang, since this is Big's theme song after all. Just leave a comment on which one you are, and we'll have an all-out war next week. Anyways, back to the song. I like how it really feels like it describes everything about Big's journey in SA1, trying to find Froggy so many times, making you want to catch Froggy, because you just gotta get this big guy his little guy back, as the song says. There's even a part where he asks, "What do you think about the internet?" And I just gotta say, to answer your question, I think a lot about the internet. It's really a philosophical thing to ask a guy. Perhaps we can have a nice chat about it sometime over some nice coffee or tea later. Thanks. Well, perhaps we can talk about the rest of the song later too, because I'm moving on to number 5. Number 5 has gotta be my favorite Sonic final boss theme in any Sonic game. The final boss theme from Sonic Labyrinth. Now hold it, don't jump the gun just yet, let me explain. I think the melody here is great. Sure, the way it sounds isn't like perfect or anything, but after beating Sonic Labyrinth a couple years ago, I just haven't been able to stop listening to this soundtrack. It's genuinely so good. I used to listen to some remixes, but now I just go in raw and listen to the actual soundtrack itself. I think the next step will be actually playing Labyrinth again. Yeah, no, that isn't happening. This is stupid, you're stupid, and I hope you like this song as much as I do. Number 4 is easily my favorite song from Sonic Adventure, and probably my favorite Crush 40 song ever, Open Your Heart. I think it's got some aura, hype, and raw peak moments. Oh wait, that's describing the boss fight. Yeah, the song itself is okay. Kinda not really my style, but it's here because I like Crush 40, and probably something to do with nepotism. Realistically, I'd say Night of the Wind is probably my favorite Crush 40 song, but that doesn't start with the letter O, or A, or P, or, well, yeah, it starts with a K. And we cannot be having those kinds of songs on here today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. So yeah, moving on then. Number 3. This one is a great one because it fits Super Sonic perfectly. It's Okay, We're Not Friends, from Sonic 2, the movie. You see, I think this is the best kind of Super Sonic theme, even better than a classic Super theme, Open Your Heart, Live and Learn, What I'm Made Of, His World, Endless Possibility, and even things like Undefeatable and I'm Here. I actually think Generations got it perfectly right on the money with its Super Sonic final boss theme. Just a really generic, kinda nothing song, but that way it doesn't take anything away from the actual boss fight itself, which of course is absolute peak. Thank goodness it wasn't changed in Sonic X Shadow Generations, that would have been tragic. But anyways, this song is from the Sonic movies, which is kinda crazy that it's this high on the list, but I really like it because of the scene it plays during. It really fits Super Sonic's overall mood and aura, creating a perfect on-screen presence for the Golden Blur. Now for L. Let's see here. What other Sonic songs start with L besides Lazy Days? I already used the well-known one, so maybe reaching further into the depths I'll find... Ah yes, Perfection. Number 2 is Letter Cannon from Sonic on the Leapfrog. This song has gotta be my second favorite rendition of the Blue Sphere special stage ever, because it's genuinely perfect. The Leapfrog sound output is just immaculate. Genuinely perfect. 10 out of 10, no notes. And finally, actually nah, I can't end it without this one yet. Time for an honorable mention. Verses from Sonic Eraser. This song really hits hard on what it feels like to lose a game of Sonic Eraser, really making you want to bang your head through a wall and just smash a giant metal pipe into the nearest car you can find. Really a great explanation of what walking into a kitchen full of chimpanzees sounds like, except they're all deaf and they're making too much noise because they're banging on all the pots and pans in the room. You all understand why this one is so good, right? Surely it's not the raging tinnitus flaring up inside my head again, right? Right? Number 1. You know, this sounds really good at 1.75 speed. I really like this comment in particular, if you scroll all the way down the video. Well, that's it. That's my ranking of my top 10 favorite Sonic songs. Conveniently, if you take all the first letters of each song, they spell out April Fools. Huh, wonder why that would be. Surely the date today isn't